Hello. On today's forecast, it is raining like a motherfucker. What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? It's your girl Nishri. If you don't know, now you know. No, I'm playing. Better mood today. Better mood today. We kind of shook off all of that negative energy I had going. Well, not negative. I don't feel like it. It depends on how you look at it. But yeah, I've been able to shake off the dark energy that I was carrying or whatever. Possibly because I managed to get some stuff done today. I actually got access to. Can I? Hold on. Oh no, is that better? Make it work. Yeah. I'm cold. It's raining right now. And I'm a bit chilly. Usually I wrap myself up in this scarf, but today I didn't feel like putting on a bucket hat. And my hair look crazy right now. It looked real natural. And I don't mind it, but I just like, nah, I'm not coming on here looking how it's looking. It needs to be combed out, first of all, and brushed. And so it could look well kept. Right now, it just looked like a wild person. But yeah, so I got access to my channel again. I received the email today. Well, I think the email came in yesterday. So I was able to go to the library and I managed to upload 2 videos. I got 3 more videos. Excuse me. I got 3 more videos that I have to upload, including this one now will make 4. But I managed to upload 2. The first one's pretty decent. The second one, just an informative update. Right now, all these videos I feel like that I'm posting right now is just like updates and just getting me used to getting me comfortable just being on camera and talking to the camera and, kind of being a little bit vulnerable about my life and my journey and stuff like that. But, yeah, whatever. And also, I've been working my magic. This iPod, I gotta go through so much right now just to get, like, content uploaded and stuff like that. Like, the iPod Touch, as you know, iPod Touches is pretty old. So, that's another thing. The video that I managed, the videos that I uploaded today, I made them on the iPod Touch. And I actually was surprised the video quality isn't the best, but is better than what I would have expected it to be. Let's just say like that. So I'm semi comfortable with making the videos on this and just getting that out there in the meantime until I get either a new phone or get some type of recording device. Before I even started all this, I was looking at like the 4K cameras that they was promoting on TikTok, and they mad affordable and stuff like that. But I don't know, I just didn't feel like getting used to new equipment and learning new equipment. So I kind of just was like, listen, I'm just gonna make these videos on my iPhone and call it a day. But that might be something I look into in the future. As of right now, I'm going to just manage with the iPod for now. So, what was I saying beforehand? Yeah, so I got the content out. Boom. I've been learning how to, kind of work my magic with this thing because, like I said, iPod Touches, that's what I was saying. iPod Touches is a bit outdated as of right now. So a lot of the software and updates do not go through with this device, and that includes YouTube. I cannot access the YouTube app on this device. I try it initiated an update to update my, I guess, what is it? I don't want to say model. I guess you could, like, yeah, like in that line, like update to a more current model or whatever of the YouTube app. Yeah, and it's kind of it's initiated for me to do so, and then once I pressed the update, it was like it pretty much gave no ma'am. Like, this device, it can't access, I guess, the current update or whatever have you. So do I want to update to a older model? So I'm like, and then I tried doing that and it still didn't go through. So I just don't have YouTube access on this device at all at the moment. So what I've been doing is pretty much just downloading my files or whatever. I mean, making my content and then, edit it on the iMovie app on a phone, on an iPod or whatever, and then just emailing it to myself and, handling everything on my laptop. Pretty much. So that's like my little hack right now, how I'm working the system, I guess you can say. So yeah. So right now I went to the library. I managed to get two videos out. I wanted to go to Burlington today. However, I'm a little bit worn out. Like, I just started working out again. And it's crazy. I literally be going on pauses from working out. And then by the time I get back in the field and I start putting in that working again, I notice that every time I go for a long break from, like, because I like jogging. Jogging is kind of my thing. It's a hate or love type of thing with jogging. Like, I like it. I like how I make my body feel and everything. But in the midst of it, once you start feeling winded, it's like, and that mental of, you keep going, you keep going. That part is not really it for me. I don't really care for that, because that you could keep going turned into, girl, I need to catch my breath real quick. Like, I'm walking. But yeah, so I've been jogging, and I've kind of been, like, every time I get back to just getting active, I surprise myself. I noticed that my startup is slow because it's kind of new to my body, but no lie, after like the first day or two, by the time I'm working out, I feel like my body, kind of like a muscle memory thing, like my body, is like, okay, I remember this activity, I remember this, tempo type of situation. And I noticed that I kind of outdo what I was doing before. The only difference that I noticed is my I'll say, it's crazy. When I first started, I feel like I was working out more, and I actually was going longer, I guess. So I would say, like, my endurance was a bit longer. Now it's like my body snaps into drive automatically, like it remembers everything. But I feel like I could perform. Let's put it like this. I feel like now, before, the anticipation of my full potential of performance, it took longer to reach. Now it's like I could spring, and I could go for a long period of time before or whatever, when it came to jogging. Now it's like, and maybe it's, I don't know, maybe it's because before I was in the gym, and I was on a treadmill, so me monitoring my stuff was a bit easier versus now I'm working out outside. But even when I was in the gym, every time I would go for long pauses and I would get back on the treadmill, I noticed that I could like push myself even harder than when I was in the gym actively prior. But yeah, I feel like now I can, like, my ability to perform at like my fullest potential is easier. Like I could just, like when it comes just like my sprinting ability, my agility aspect, all of that stuff, like I can easily like hop into it. I just don't feel like my endurance is really there anymore. So it kind of like reversed. Before I feel like my endurance was a little bit longer, but my pace was like, it was something that I had to like work up to. You know, I don't know if when you jog, like say you jog, you know, your first lap, I feel like maybe it could be for beginners, I don't know. But when I jog, it's like my first lap, I'm a bit winded. By the time I go to my second lap, I'm still winded, but it's something that kind of like messes with my head. Like, oh my God, am I really gonna make it through this whole workout? By the time my third lap comes, I feel like, okay, I got this. I could probably even push it, you know, do 2 laps in one type of situation. But I you know, maintain my humility, and I was like, no, you're just gonna do a lap. And then the next lap, maybe we could push for 2, you know, and then the next lap come and I could get through 2 with no issue. Like, I feel like I don't feel short of the breath or anything. It feels like my ability to perform is like activated, and I can go for a longer period of time, if that makes sense. And so yeah, I've been back, you know, and I've been, you know, performing to my surprise pretty well. However, this time I've been incorporating upper body workouts. And my upper body is dead right now. It's not my upper body, just my arms. Before, when I was in the gym, I was doing a lot of weight training just for my lower body specifically. And I'll do like, I don't know what it's called, but when you like pull down and like, you know, whatever that's called. You sit in the seat. I used to go to Planet Fitness. So you sit in the seat and you just put the weights on and then you just pull down like that. So I was doing that, and I guess it's for your back or something. So I used to just, that's the only upper body workout I would say that I actually did in the gym. Everything else was squats, not bicep curls, hamstring curls, you know, treadmill, what is it? The abductor machine, abductor, those stuff, like everything that was targeting lower body, I was in it. Abs, was not doing that, wasn't playing in that area at all. And I would just work out with like my back workouts and like somewhat arm workouts, but not too much, because it's not my intent to really, I don't want to bulk up. So yeah, so that's what I was doing now. But now recently I've been trying to, like, I feel like my legs is good. Like my legs snap in shape. Like if I want to put it like this, to me, if I wanted to look thick to myself today and my legs is looking scrawny, I know what to do to just make my legs just fatten up and I'm good to go type of situation. But it's just now I'm more focused on my upper body. Just, it's mostly like my arms. And I only say that because I noticed that I am very weak. I am very weak in certain areas. Like, okay, so boom, I had posted a video, or I'm going to post a video, if I'm not mistaken, of, yeah, I don't know if I posted that video yet, but when I went to the library the other day, and the library was closed, and I wind up finding like this outlet on the outside of the library, so I got the opportunity to charge all my stuff I was talking about in the video. Long story short, in order to get to that outlet, you have to jump down into a ditch, and there's no steps to climb out and all kinds of stuff. Like, you literally jump down. I'll show y'all the next time I'm over there. I'll show y'all what I'm talking about. But you have to jump down into the ditch. And I would say, because like once I jumped down and I stood next, like in front of the ledge that I jumped down from, I would say the ledge was like, I want to say probably like right here to me. And I'm 5'9", so I would give that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The ledge is probably like 5 feet. It is probably like 5 feet. I'll say that. So when it came time for me to get out, there was no like I literally would have to stand in front of it and jump up as high as I could, and then just use my arms to like push my body up the rest of the way. And when I tell y'all, the first ditch I jumped down to go check to see if the outlets worked, and the outlets didn't work, I was disappointed, because by the time it turned around to go get out of that ditch, I had a hard time getting down because I don't have no arm strength. Like my muscle, it's just not happening. It's not happening for me. So I was trying to get, I was trying to get out of the ditch, bro. I was trying to get out of the ditch, and you know, I jumped the first time, boom, and I tried to like catch myself with my arms, and I just noticed my arm just like buckled out, and I just fell back down. So I haven't had to do any like physical activity that require upper body strength in a very long time. So once I buckled down, I was looking at myself like, wait, hold on, like what's going on? So I went to go try again, and the second time I managed to get up, and I was like strained to get up, and then I was trying to like put my foot up to, you know, leverage myself and stuff. And I had almost fell back in, but I caught myself and I wound up getting out. So after I went, and because that side, the outlet was messed up, I caught myself. I was going to leave the library. The process of leaving the library, because it's like a symmetrical build to the library, I was like, you know what, let me check the other side to see if it's the same identical thing on the other side. And when I got to the other side, I saw there was another outlet and it was another ditch. So I saw it and I was like, oh, I'm gonna try that one to see if that one worked. I'm like, but how am I going? I'm gonna have to jump out this ditch again, because I already felt like, I don't know, it felt like when I got out the first ditch, it kind of felt like it took a lot of my energy away just trying to get out, like push myself up to get out, and it was weird to me because I don't know, I'm not used to that. So I'm used to having some type of strength in my arms, you know, so I don't know. But I had went and I jumped down into the ditch. Luckily the outlet was working and stuff like that, so I just went, sat, chilled, charged up all my stuff. By the time it was time to get out and I had to do it all over again, it took me like three tries, maybe 4 tries to get out of the ditch that time. Because I tried doing it the normal way, how I did it when I was on the other side. I jumped, I buckled back down, fell down, and I tried to brace myself again to jump again, did it again, buckled out. And then I think I got irritated because I was like, bro, I got to get out of here. Like, how am I going to get out of here? So it was like, inside of the ditch is 2 windows, you know, to the building. You can see inside the books and all kinds of stuff. But it's 2 windows. But the windows is like right by it's like a ledge in front of the window or whatever, and it's probably like a foot high, maybe a foot and a half high ledge, and then it's like the platform to the window. But one of the windows was right by the ledge to get out. So I had to stand on the ledge of the window and to give myself like a bit of a little running pace so I could run and hop up to the ledge to get out. And bro, when I tell you, yo, I felt like that took so much strength out of me to do. Like, I ran and I hopped up and caught myself on the legs, but I caught myself, but my arms couldn't hold, so I wound up falling and caught myself with my forearm. And I was just holding myself with my forearm. And then I caught myself trying to like push myself up to, brace myself to really pull myself up out of there. And once again, I put my foot up and got out. But I just wasn't used to that. So after that day, it bothered me. I'm not gonna lie, it bothered me, and it caused me. That's kind of what motivated me. Excuse me, to start doing upper body workouts now, because I just didn't like that. It kind of made me feel like helpless. And like, if I was to get into an altercation or something, I'd really be just defenseless, because what am I gonna do? So I was just like, all right, bro, like we gonna have to figure something out. So, I had already previously, I was already doing the jogging, but as of like, I've already done. This is so sad. I've already done 2 sets of push-ups, 2 sets, 10 reps. Is it rep? No. How you say it? Listen, I did 10 push-ups. No, 30 push-ups in total. The other day, I did. Mind you, it's only been 2 days that I've did this. The other day, I did 20 push-ups, girl push-ups, on my knees, cross my legs, boom. And then I did the push-ups. I did 20. No lie, I kind of struggled for the 10. I took a quick break, and then I did 10 more. So I did 20 that night. Then I caught myself doing another set last night, and I did 10. And I was doing that 10 because my body was just tired from the entire day. I was doing a lot. So 10 it was. Yeah, this for me do not feel normal. It don't feel normal, and it don't feel right. So yeah, something's gonna have to give. Because yeah, that just wasn't normal. Especially, I plan on going back to that spot again in case I need to like charge up my devices and stuff like that. Like, that's a really good area to just get my stuff situated and go about my business. But getting out of there, crazy. Like, I've never experienced that in my life. So yeah, that definitely bothered me. But yeah, we gonna get it right. We gonna get it right, and we going to snap all of this back up in shape. I still have yet to focus on any kind of ab, anything. No lie, I kind of don't want like a completely flat stomach. I don't think I would like a completely flat stomach on myself, because I have a long torso, and I feel like if my stomach was flat, it would just make it look even longer. So I like my little fupa. It works for me. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see how that goes. But anyways, yeah, so I don't know, I feel like I'm in kind of a good mood. And it honestly came out of nowhere. I just finished taking a rain shower before I got on here. It was raining already. It literally just stopped. But it was raining, and I went out there, and because I needed to rinse my body off. my body just felt hot and sticky and clammy, and that was not cute. So I took a rain shower. Now I feel lighter and more refreshed. Now I can come here and do this with you guys. Yeah, that's all I really got to say as of now. Yeah. Oh, like I said, I wanted to go to Burlington. I wanted to go to Burlington because I need to pick up some like I really want to pick up some like casual professional sort of jeans. I need something that I could wear professionally and just wear casually. So that's gonna be my a task for me this upcoming week. Is it because I'm a very picky person? Like when it comes to my clothes, I don't, even before, when I tossed out all of my stuff, I had a lot of stuff, but it took me so many years to get the amount of clothes I had. It took me a very, very long time to build up to the amount of clothes that I had because I don't like everything. I'm not really a shopper. I don't like even me going to Burlington is a stretch. Like me going to Burlington right now it's no, and not in a funny way. I'm not bougie and nothing like that. It's just stores like Burlington. They don't give me anxiety. It's just I'm not a shopper. I don't like looking through a whole bunch of clothes just to find one, because I'm the type of person I would literally pick up like 40 things. And out of the 40 thing, I'll be lucky to walk out the store with one thing. And that's not because I can't afford it. It's just because if it don't fit to my liking, I'm not getting it. If I don't love it, not like it, if I don't love it, I'm not getting it. And I'm saying I have to be sure, like, okay, I know I'm going to wear this. I know this is something I will wear. If I don't feel like that and it don't fit me how I want it to fit me, I am not picking it up. I'm not picking it up to get it tailored. I'm not picking it up. Like, if it's not the way I want it fresh out the store, it's not leaving that store. So when it comes to places like Burlington and like Savers and everything, I think I went to Savers one time and I kind of regret giving away the jeans that I got from Savers. It was like, I think the jeans had cost me probably like $10 or whatever, and it was like a mom jean, but they fit really, really cute, like a little nerd jean. They fit really, really cute, and I really, really like them. But I wind up donating them away. I honestly, I kind of feel like it was a bit of a spiritual thing. Excuse me, and not being fully comfortable wearing something that belonged to someone else. I kind of felt like I was carrying along an energy that didn't belong to me. And wearing it at the time, that was the mind frame I was in at the time. So I wound up donating it away. Like anything that I've ever purchased, it's actually, no, I'm lying, because around the time I first moved out here, my mom used to take me to AJ. It was a place called AJ. They're no longer open, but it was a place called AJ Wright. And she used to take me there to go shopping. If I'm not mistaken, I believe AJ Wright was a place that sold donated clothes. I think they had new stuff, but I think also some of their stuff was like thrifted, if I'm not mistaken. You know what? It wasn't AJ Wright. She used to take me to AJ Wright, but AJ Wright was kind of like a Burlington. I think all their stuff was new. It was just like outdated clothes, so they sold it for the low or whatever at that store. But it was brand new stuff. It wasn't donated clothes. She used to take me there a lot to go shopping for my clothes. It was another place she took me. It was actually a thrift store, kind of like in the same vicinity of the AJ Wright, but it was like a thrift store she had took me to, and it was secondhand clothes, whatever have you. And I would never forget, she had picked, it's crazy, she picked me up. It was this cream knitted sweater, like almost kind of like with the it was all cream, it was knitted, but it was like kind of like the Coogee print in a way. And no lie, that was my favorite. That was my favorite sweater. Any picture day, anything, I was like, oh, I want to put on that sweater. She's like, no, put on a different outfit, blah blah blah. But I love that sweater. Like, that was something that I keep, and it was thrifted. And that's kind of how I felt. It's not kind of, it's the same way I felt about them jeans. I like the way they fit nice, they was just dorky or whatever. They look very dorky. It was a little high watered, but I liked that. I thought it was cute. So yeah, but I wound up giving it away. I don't know, it was something that, you know, I'm older now, so I look at things a bit different. And it was something that I definitely felt was just like, I don't think it's a good idea, you know, to hold on to these jeans. You know, maybe it'd probably be better for someone else, but for me, no. It felt like I was carrying along somebody else's energy, you know, and it kind of put me in a bad mind space. And I'll get more into this, like, issue that I had a bit more deeper, that I still kind of battle with from time to time. Just thinking about certain things and kind of trying to brush it off. But when I gave all my stuff away, it didn't feel like, I felt like I gave my stuff away out of duty, and not just because, oh, I just want to give my stuff away, you know, to give it to somebody. And, you know, so, you know, for people that, you know, has less or whatever, they'll be able to have, you know, nice items to choose out of or whatever, blah, blah, blah. Like, once I started getting the thoughts of me just having to discard all my items, to me, it automatically came natural to just be like, okay, well, if I'm going to discard all my items, I'm not just going to throw it in the trash. I might as well just donate it to, like, you know, people that actually need it, you know. But it wasn't in my mental to give my stuff away to anybody at all, because some of the stuff a lot of just, not even some, a lot of the stuff I never even got the opportunity to wear. A lot of the stuff, you know, still had name tags on it. You know, I never, like I said, I never got the opportunity to wear, because I was always just fixated on handling business, going to work, you know, and kind of just being, no lie, like being like an old lady and not really living my life, you know, as I should or whatever. I was just trying to take care of business, so that I'll be in a position where I can live how I felt, you know, and have some fun, let loose or whatever. But the opportunity didn't present itself, and by the time it was all said and done, it was too late, because I done gave all my stuff away, which is like, now I'm kind of in that, it's crazy, now I'm in that mental space where I'm like, you know, I need to experience life as it's coming to me, and, you know, take the opportunities and stop brushing things off that's kind of like beneficial for me, I guess, socially, and just, you know, in the sense of just me having fun, and not always being like, okay, well, I gotta make money because I gotta pay this bill, that bill, this, that, I gotta, you know, get this debt clear, blah, blah, blah. Let go of some of the priorities. Now I'm in a space of, you know, the priorities is going to get done. you know, you can go out to eat right now and chill. Like literally go out to eat, because don't get me wrong, I would eat outside food, but it would really be very much so grab to go. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I'll pick this up and then I gotta go because I want to eat and just get some sleep because I gotta wake up to go to work. You know, it's not, oh yeah, I'm gonna go sit down in this restaurant, enjoy the ambience of the you know, premises, and just, you know, just be in the moment, have a nice little drink with my meal. That Nah, it was very much so. Yeah, hello. Can I place an order for pickup so I can go grab my stuff, throw in the movie on Netflix, lay down, eat, lay down, call it a night, back up, morning again. You know, like it was one of those situations. So now I'm at a place. It's crazy. Now I'm at a place where it's more so like, okay, enjoy life a little bit, but now the finances is not there. You see how the world just worked backwards. When the finances was there, all I was worried about was taking care of priorities and not so much living life. Now the finances ain't completely there. I'm more so worried about still taking care of priorities, but I'm going to make time to just live my life too. And I can't do that the way I want to do that. So it's crazy. Like my life is it just seems like a movie to me. It legit seemed like the movie to me, but and I'm just here for the ride, I guess. What can I do? So yeah, I yeah. That's all I really want to talk about. Can I put the sound now? Okay. Yeah, that's all I really want to talk about. I am going to cut this video short. We working on our timing, because all of that, our business and and the crazy thing is I uploaded 2 videos today. One I think was 30 minutes. The other one was either 40 or pushing an hour or something like that. But they uploaded really quick on my laptop. When I was uploading them videos on my iPhone, them videos would take so many hours just to upload. So I'm kind of happy that I got the opportunity to do it on the laptop. And like I said, this you know, these videos coming up is going to be, maybe also because those, excuse me, the ones I was uploading on my iPhone was in 4K. Because I think the max I could do on this device is 1080 videos or something like that. And don't get me wrong, I don't really know the difference. All I know is 4K is recent and it's going to give you the most clarity, but there's no 4K on this device. It's the max is 1080. Excuse me. That's why I said I was surprised earlier when I went back to watch the videos that I uploaded. They actually look pretty decent. They don't look 4K. I could tell the difference, but it's not to the point where it's just like, oh my God, what year is this? To a certain degree it is, but it's decent. It works. So yeah. Yeah, so now that that's out there, I thought some rain done seep through and fell on me. But I'm bugging. Mind you, I have burnt the hole in this tent the other day. Luckily, the sleeping bag that I had, that I no longer have because it popped, it had came with like three patches. So so I mean, so luckily the hole that I burnt in the net, I was able to put like a patch on the inside and a patch on the outside so that no bugs will be able to get in when I'm sleeping, because I do not want nothing crawling on me, nothing like that. But yeah, it worked out. It was like a little strand. It was a little like loose strand, like a strand that would be hanging off your clothes or whatever if it was so improper or whatever. It was a loose strand hanging up on the I could show y'all. I ain't got no, all I got on is panties, so bear with me, y'all. Ouch. So yeah, this this is like a little area where I place stuff when I'm like drying stuff. But this here, it was a little loose strand right here. This, but it was hanging, it was mad long. And I call myself taking my torch and I like burnt it to burn it off, and in the process, instead of me just unhooking it, which I could have, and it would have just dangled and I would have burnt it, I burnt it while it was still here, and I burnt the hole here. So this is all because, yeah, the torch. But luckily, I had the patches. I wound up throwing out the ouch. I wound up throwing out the whatchamacallits, the blow up mattress, but well, blow up pad rather, because it wasn't really so much a mattress. I wound up throwing out the blow up pad, but I kept the 3 patches, and it came in handy clearly, so that worked out. I still kind of want another tent. I want the tent that I originally said I was going to get, and plus I think that tent is smaller, so it would be easier to like transport, and it's more so like a pop-up tent, which has this, is really something that I have to kind of put together because the poles, they're collapsible and stuff like that. Whereas the one that I initially was going to get is just a pop-up, like you literally lay it out and then pop it up, call it a day. I just don't know how sturdy that one is. This one is real sturdy. Wind, whatever, I don't know how it does in the snow, but in the rain it holds up pretty well. It's not it's a net tent with a rain fly over it. And surprisingly, since it's a net tent, you would think that it's very airy, and it is airy, but no lie, this thing traps a lot of heat, because when it's hot, the inside of this tent be blazing. Even when I decide to open up the back window, and I have the front one open too, it be hot in here. So I don't know if the other one is a little bit, I think the other one should be a little bit more airy, because it has like it's 4 windows, 6 windows in total, but 2 of the 6 are actual doors that open up, so it gives it even more like airway. But I don't know, I feel like this one is a bit more open than that, because this entire thing is a net. I don't know. We'll see if I decide to pick that one up instead. But we're about to cut this short because we're not going to 45. So thank y'all for joining me. It was nice having y'all. I don't know you, but love you. Take care. Good night. I lied. The funny thing about making these videos is when I could go back and play back what I recorded and see how certain things might not just make sense. But when I was given a quick rundown of the whole Burlington situation and me getting rid of my clothes, I pretty much I said that to say because I gave the pants that I brought from Savers, I had donated them away, but I gave this snippet of the story of me getting rid of my stuff, just to emphasize that I never really wanted to give my stuff away. It was just something I felt like I had to do out of duty. Why? I don't know. I just felt that way. So when I donated the pants, like I said, I felt like I was carrying somebody's energy, and then that started bringing me into thoughts of making me feel like I don't know why these people gave away their pants, their jeans. I'm wearing it, and I'm wearing it and getting a wear and tear. But I don't know what was the emphasis these people put it on these jeans, if that makes sense. I don't know why my mind was working that way when I had gave them away, but that's just how I was thinking. I'm like, at the end of the day, I never really wanted to give my clothes away. I just gave them away because I felt like I was doing it out of duty. And after I gave them away, the events that followed it, it kind of made me feel like I should have never gave my stuff away. Like it was, I don't see a purpose. Like everything wasn't even given away in a proper order accordingly. So it really didn't make sense to give this stuff away anyway, but I can't take it back. So at this point, it is what it is. I just, felt once I came back down to a normal, I guess, mental playing field, I was just thinking clearly, it made me feel like I should have never gave my stuff away. So in having those pants, the thoughts started racing in my mind, did this person even want to give these jeans away? Because the jeans was really, really cute. Like, so it just made me think, like, did they even want to give these jeans away? And just me feeling like I was carrying somebody's energy kind of put a bad taste in my mouth. Like, maybe I'm just going to donate them. Because maybe, maybe this is something that they didn't want to give up. Like, maybe this, I don't know. It was just working off of maybes, but after I gave them away, I kind of had a peace of mind, and I literally don't regret giving it away. Yeah, I don't regret giving it away because it's not me. It's not a purchase. I feel like, and it's always good to try new things, and for some people it's always good. Change is always good, but for me, excuse me, it's not a purchase that I would have made on a normal basis. So I kind of felt like, yeah, maybe it just wasn't meant for me to make that purchase. But I don't regret making it because I got the opportunity to see, like, no lie, like, even despite it being like a thrifted store or whatever have you, because people have a tendency to look, I'm not somebody that, I don't look down on thrifted stores. It's just, like I said, it's not a place I typically shop because I don't like looking through a whole bunch of clothes just to find nothing or one thing. Like, I feel like that just takes out too much time out of my day. Like, you gotta have a lot of patience for that, and I have patience for a lot of things, but shopping for clothes is not a thing that I have patience for. So I like to see my stuff either hanging on mannequins or just laid out on tables so I could just grab sizes, try on, go. That's just, I don't know. I'm weird like that. So yeah, but I'm officially off this. I just wanted to clarify that because I just finished watching the video over, and I'm like, I done went into a whole story after sitting here talking about the pants. I went into a whole story of me giving myself away, and I never got back to, say, like, why I gave the pants away and why I jumped into the story to begin with to make it relate to the pants. So, yeah. Later, till next time. Bye.